happens when you go through an awakening. This is the common myth. When you go through awakening, you're supposed to like always be in high vibes, and it's the complete opposite. When you go through the awakening, you have to shed the trauma, the emotions connected to that, the inner dialogue that holds those things in place. You start shedding that stuff, and the more you shed, the more you see with your first eye, and the more you see with your first eye or third eye, the more you realize that your two eyes is based in an illusion and it's lying to you. So this is where you have to start choosing to ignore reality, listen to your intuition, learn how to sit with those deeper, darker emotions. This is where the dark feminine comes in. Because if you're trying to willpower yourself through this, the ego is going to be really what's driving. And long as the
Mhm.
ego is in a driver's seat and you're in survival mode and your nervous system is dysregulated, what you see in your reality that was created by your past self does not align with who you are today. And it will trick you. You can literally wake up feeling abundant and get a bill that's 5 times more than what you make. And right there, boom, your energy,
Mhm.
it happens. And it's toxic positivity is such a issue right now. And I feel like a lot of influencers in the spiritual community paint this picture that there's no pain and nothing is ever going to be wrong. You should be vibing high. To be a goddess means that you're completely in control of your reality, and your reality never does anything that you don't want it to do. And it's like, no, that's not it.
Right.
You're going to go into the underworld of your own subconscious mind, and you're going to be able to now see how that is being mirrored in your reality. And this also means that you might come to some conclusions about your career, about your partner, about your children. Especially if you got adult children, you really start to learn stuff about what your subconscious mind has created in your reality. So all of
Mhm.
these things start to shift. And there's a period where you're going to be very uncomfortable because you're outgrowing what you're having to look at every single day. And it's not matching up the stuff that you wanted to manifest, that you're visualizing and meditating. I hope you're doing that. If you're not doing that, like that's one of the biggest part of this ascension process and actually breaking cycles. So with that being said, I'm sitting in some dark emotions. And this is something that I really did not like doing for a long time. But I'm sitting in it, I'm sitting with it, because when you abandon yourself, when you need to process those deeper, darker energies, you are now causing your inner child to feel as if it is not loved. And now your inner child feels abandoned all over again because the inner child might be sad about some shit that happened that you didn't process in your adult mind. And it's bringing
Mhm.
you, and you dismissing the inner child. So I'm sitting with it. I just said a lot right there, like that part. Got to take that back. But I'm sitting with it.